Hello, this is reviewing the Euros Matchday 10.
Welcome to the PLot Malaysia.
Hello, welcome to the PLot Malaysia. This is our 46th episode. This is the show for the fans.
By the fans.
Woohoo! Wow. But before we move forward, let me just make an announcement from our product sponsors, Planet Health. Today, we will be talking about Midwana's anti-hair fall shampoo with hibiscus and brahmi. So, of course, if you make your purchases using at the link below, you stand a chance to win cash prizes up to 1,500 ringgit. Oh my goodness, another episode of the review of the Euros, and today we'll be reviewing match day 10. Hey guys, just want to ask you guys, do you notice anything different about us? Hurry, take it away, man.
Hey, Ram, listen, the Euros, we kicked off yesterday it was a fantastic day again yesterday. There was only one match yesterday, so that was a bit of a shame, but I think I caught up on a bit of sleep yesterday. I don't know about yourself, but I managed to catch up on a bit of sleep yesterday because there was only one. There were two matches, both played at the same time, which is 12 a.m. Malaysian time. But yeah, it was the start of the final group fixtures in the group stages, right? So we had Group A play out yesterday, which was the group involving Italy, Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey. And yeah, both games played, like I said, at the same time. So I think what we want to do is let's start off with reviewing Italy-Switzerland. What do you think of that game, Ram? How do you think it went?
Italy-Wales.
Yes, Italy-Wales. Yes. How do you think that went?
Honestly speaking, as we expected, the Italians came out unstoppable. To be honest, I think they had the better chances. They were constantly pressuring the Welsh. I would say it wasn't like your starting lineup that you've seen the first two games. You were right, Harry. They rested a few players, so you could see a lot more players coming on from the bench and getting some game time yesterday. But wow. Whether it's the starting lineup you saw in the first two games or whether it's some substitutes that you see from the bench, my goodness, their performance never dropped. And it's very, very good to see, Mancini giving, a goalkeeper a chance to play in the game as well. Substitute the goalkeeper. He gave some young players a chance to shine in the game yesterday. And that proved to be quite crucial because, come what may, and although we don't like to talk about it, if there's any injuries, any issues, you know that he has the replacements that can take on the role. So brilliant play by Italy. Wales just found it too hard. They were just lucky it's 1-0. And of course, with the red card, unfortunate for them, but I think it's good to see that Italy are true, and of course Wales are true as well. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting knockout round, Harry. What do you think about yesterday's game?
Yeah, I think it was a win-win situation, isn't it? Both teams got through as number one, number two. But I mean, the Italians. I mean, someone put it very well. I think Chiellini had said this, the Italian player. He said, the actors may be different, but the script is the same. And that's what we saw from Italy yesterday. They changed 8 players. And this is the sign. That's why I was talking about teams like Portugal and France yesterday, etc., having patterns of play. The Italians are the best well-oiled machine. It's like a rhythm. It's like a club side, the way they play. It's like how United or Liverpool play, for example, because they have a pattern of play. No matter who comes in, who goes out. I wouldn't say United, I know, but let's say Liverpool or Man City.
You had to.
Liverpool or Man City, well-oiled machine. Man City is a good example, right? No matter who goes out, who comes in, the team still plays the same way because the system works. And Italy worked like a club side. They made 8 changes, I think 8 or 9 changes. They changed the entire back line. I think they only kept Jorginho, Donnarumma, and maybe one other player in the starting lineup. But they still were comfortable. The Welsh didn't really have any chances. The Italians scored a goal. They should have had 2 or 3, in my opinion. By halftime, they even changed the one defender. So I think that the 3 players that were the same were Donnarumma, Bonucci, and Jorginho. At halftime, they took off Bonucci as well. And they put on another defender. So too comfortable, too easy. And the Italians are my hot favorites, man. They operate like a well-oiled club side, and every player knows their job. So you make changes, they come in, they do their job, and they go out. Terrific the way they played. On the other side, the Welsh, I mean, comfortable. I mean, they already threw in second spot. So yeah, nothing really to say about the Welsh. I mean, I think it probably says that they're not really going to be a match for the bigger sides in the tournament. They should be happy just progressing to the next round. I don't think they're a threat, and I don't think they'll go any further than maybe the round of 16 or quarterfinals.
Yeah, the only players, two players that I see playing really, had some moments for the Welsh was Daniel James and of course Aaron Ramsey. I think those two played decently okay. I think they were trying their best to create chances. Aaron Ramsey, especially, he could have equalized. That was a wasted opportunity, Harry. I mean, I think it was, if it was 1-1, it would have been a brilliant game, as well, because imagine how the Italians would actually come back. Being 1-1. So that would have been interesting. But hey, 1-0 was really good. Could have been more, could have been 2 or 3. And I'm looking forward to see how the Italians do in knockout rounds. I'm so excited, man. They are definitely a team to watch. You can talk about France, you can talk about Germany, you can talk about England, you can talk about so many other players, other teams. But I think the Italians are proving to be quite a force to be reckoned with. This time
my hot favorites, like I said, because they operate in like a club fashion. They know their jobs. They come in and do their jobs, and they're a well-oiled machine. Apart from that, they're just so nice to watch, so refreshing, right? They're on the front foot. They attack you, and at the same time they keep clean sheets as well. So they're very, very balanced. But nothing else to say about that game. We have to talk about the other game, because that game was brilliant. It was thrilling, probably the most open game of the tournament. Which was Switzerland versus Turkey. I mean, I think there were about 40 chances in the game, 40 shots in the game between both sides, close to 40 shots in the game between both sides. It was just so open. I mean, I'll start with Turkey. They're a poor side. I mean, I expected a lot more from them going through this tournament. Some people even said they were dark horses, but my word, they've been so poor across all 3 games. The Swiss should have won that by 5 or 6 goals. They had that many chances. If not for the Turkish keeper and some poor finishing, they should have won that by 5 or 6 goals. So Turkey really, really poor. I suppose the one positive for them is at least they scored a goal. They finally got a goal in the tournament, and it was a cracking goal. It was a brilliant goal that they scored. But apart from that, I mean, nothing else to say about the Turks. Really poor and deservedly going home without any points. What do you think about the game?
I mean, although I was watching the Italian game, of course, both simultaneously going on. So obviously, I caught the highlights. I feel that
I was trying to switch between both, and then by the time the second half started, I found the Italian game. I mean, there was nothing really happening as per se. It was a bit quiet, and then once the red card happened, so I just focused on the Switzerland-Turkey game because it was such a fun game, very fast-paced game, very open game.
Yep. But you can see that the Swiss had intent. They wanted to just score goals. They wanted to just win the game as early as possible. Put it to bed. Like they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Of course, I think Shaqiri's goal was quite beautiful, though. I thought Shaqiri's goal was really nice.
I thought both Shaqiri's goals were brilliant. Even the first Swiss goal was good. The strike from outside the box by Seferovic, and then even the Turkish goal was a world-class goal. Again, another contender. So all the goals were brilliant in that game. So I think the one thing you got to say is, the Swiss went all out attack because I think they still were trying to get the second spot. Even though I think they'll qualify as one of the better placed 13, they was trying to get automatic qualification, and it was down to goal difference. And they should have got it because they had that many chances. But I mean, a shame they couldn't get more goals. But really good performance. We spoke about this, Ram, right? During the first match day, the Swiss was so attractive to watch against Wales.
Yep.
You remember we said they were really good. Mbolo was brilliant. I saw that again yesterday, and I think, I really, really think they will be a threat to any team in the round of 16. They were poor against Italy, yes. But the 2 games I've watched them play, the other 2 games, they've been brilliant. Really good attacking side. They don't just defend. They go all out to get goals. They play a really good brand of football, very attractive. Ricardo Rodriguez was playing as a third, like a left-sided centre-back yesterday in the 3. He was brilliant. The wing-back, Zuber, was brilliant. Xhaka was brilliant yesterday. the Arsenal player,
Absolutely.
Xhaka.
He was
Granit
good.
Xhaka was brilliant. Mbolo was great again. Again, real threat. He drives with the ball really well. I think the keeper made 1 or 2 great saves from him. And then Xherdan Shaqiri. He turned it on yesterday, Xherdan. What a brilliant goal. The first one, he scored it with his weaker foot as well, his right foot.
Yeah.
He curled it at the top corner. So that was brilliant. And then the second one as well. So I think he's getting into form at the right time. And the Swiss are a threat for any side, because if they get through, and I think they will get through as one of the better placed third teams, I think there'll be a real threat to any side, because I see a team that it goes on the front foot, attacks, and they've got quite a bit of flair about them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Hari. I just have to say this, that although Wales qualified to the second round as the second team in the group, I don't think the Welsh, is going to show as much, attractive football as compared to the Swiss. So, so to be honest, I wished that the Swiss made it through, and the Welsh are the ones that are third place. But it looks like it's going to be the other way around. I do hope that the Swiss turn it on again in style in upcoming games. And of course, then you can really see, how these bigger teams can cope, because Swiss really have a chance right now. They really have a chance to regroup. They have a chance to really analyze, how they are playing. They have a chance to find the right recipe of success in this tournament. So I really hope they do it. I really hope they don't waste the opportunity. It would be great to see them, going off, the quarterfinals or even the semifinals, because I think they're that good when they really can play attractive football. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just one word as well to talk about Bril Mbolo. I was again very impressed with him yesterday, and I think he's someone that a lot of teams will be looking at, because he's not just a one-off. I mean, against Wales he was brilliant, but we were thinking maybe he's just one game. But he was again really good yesterday as well. So I think some top teams have got to look at him. He's strong, he's powerful, he's quick, he's a real threat. So definitely someone to look out for. I agree with you. I think Switzerland should have got second place instead of Wales, because they were the better side, even against Wales when they played them. But yeah, I think they will still get through in third place, so no issues there. Moving on, Ram, we've got to talk about today's fixtures. So today there are 4 fixtures, guys. 2 fixtures being played. So 2 sets of fixtures. 1 set of fixtures being played at 12 Malaysian time. The other set at 3 a.m. And the first set of fixtures are basically, so quick predictions for these ones here. These are the games that are happening today. Ukraine versus Austria. And then North Macedonia versus Netherlands. Both happening at the same time, both from the same group. North Macedonia is out, Netherlands is top. So let's not focus on that game. I think Netherlands will win it comfortably. You agree with that?
Well, I do agree with you. They will possibly win it comfortably, but I just want to see North Macedonia, get something out of this game, because they're so good. I mean, they're good. They play good football as well. So I really want to see them win. So I am going for North Macedonia to steal this 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, Netherlands will probably make like 11 changes. So maybe there is a chance, because they already threw and they're top of the group, so nothing to worry about. The other game is an absolute classic: Ukraine versus Austria. Winner takes all. Winner takes all, right? So Ukraine, I think, currently occupying second spot, Austria third, but equal on points. Both have 3 points. So the winner qualifies in second. Who do you think is going to win this one?
It's going to be Ukraine. Their football is just too attractive for me. I love their football. I love their one-touch play. I love their triangle passing. I think they also have proper finishers in the game. Yaramchuk, Yarmolenko. I think these 2 players, are this deadly. So at any point of time, they are going to be able to finish it. As for Austria, I'm just hoping that Marcel Sabitzer performs today. He is some player to look out for. So I hope he performs, because he has not been performing lately. So I think, if Austria can turn on the style, turn up the heat, then possibly, they can possibly go through. But I doubt it, man. I think Ukraine are just far too strong, for the Austrians. I think Ukraine are going to win this 3-1.
Oh, awesome. I'm actually with you. I'm going Ukraine to win it 2-0. I've been very impressed by Ukraine. They play some really good one-touch play. They're very technically gifted. They go on the front foot. Yarmolenko has been in hot form in the tournament. So is Yaremchuk. Both have 2 goals in 2 games. And they're a very good combination. They combine very well, the both of them. Zinchenko has been good. Malinovsky has been brilliant in midfield as well. The Atalanta play, I think he's really good, very creative as well.
He's a surprise package, isn't it,
Yeah,
Malinowski? I think
Malinowski
no
is a
one
great
expected
player.
him to be playing that well, but he has turned out the style, huh? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, he's good. He's good, man. He does very well for Atalanta, and I think some again
Yep.
another player that some bigger clubs may look at because he's a good player, very creative player. So I'm picking Ukraine for this one. Although for Austria, I'll be looking out for one player. You said Marcel Sabitzer. I'll be looking out for Christoph Baumgartner. He's a young player who plays for Hoffenheim. Liverpool have been linked with him recently, so that's why I'm going to be looking out for him to see if he's any good. He's supposed to be
so
a
so
creative
Hari,
midfielder.
so Hari, you will be the Liverpool's scout in Malaysia, yeah,
Yes, I'm
watching out
I'm
for
going to be
players.
Liverpool scout, keeping a very close eye on Christoph Baumgartner. But
Okay,
yeah,
you do
apart from
that.
that,
You do that.
for me, Ukraine to come out winners 2-0 in this one. I think they're that good a team. The second set of fixtures today is a brilliant set of fixtures as well. It's Russia, Denmark, Finland,
Mm,
Belgium. Now in this game, Belgium are through, but all the other three sides have a chance to go through. So
that's
this is a
amazing.
brilliant group, right? Uh, if Finland get a draw, get a win, they've got a chance.
Mhm,
Russia and Denmark, well, Denmark are on 0 points. They've lost 2 games,
mhm.
but Russia's on 3 points, Finland on 3 points. Denmark wins the game, goal difference could come into it. And they
Yep.
can still make it through in second spot. So very interesting. It's all to play for in this group. Let's start with Russia, Denmark. The Danes, of course, are playing for Christian Eriksen. Who do you think is going to
Mhm.
win this one, Ram?
I think I'll go with Denmark on this one. I think if they can play like how they played, they played against Belgium, right? Was
Yep.
it against
Yep.
Belgium? Yeah.
Belgium.
So
Yep.
if they could play like how they played against Belgium, start the same way,
Yep.
okay, against Belgium, they are in for a chance because now you're not dealing with the defense backline of Belgium. You're dealing with
Yep. Russian
Russia.
backline. Yep.
So they could possibly take advantage of that.
Yep.
But the only concern I have for Denmark is whether can they keep up that pace? Can they keep up that strength? Can they
The
have that
tempo, that
energy?
energy. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
that energy. Because Russia will punish you on the break as well because they are
Yep.
good.
Yep.
They can play those
Yep.
passing games. They can actually, score some goals because Zuba is there. I think Zuba is going to score today. I really, really
Yep.
have a feeling he's going to score today.
Yep.
However, um, I think, of course, both comparing both sides together, I think Russia has better footballing ability compared to Denmark. But I think passion-wise, emotional-wise, and of course, that drive. I think Denmark has it more. So it's going to be very interesting. So I think the Danes are going to win this one about I think 2-0. I'm going to give it to. I'm going to give 2-0 to the Danes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. For me, I'm going to go with. I mean, yeah, 2-0 to the Danes. You said right because goal difference is going to come into it. So you agreed. So your score prediction is 2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know if that's going to be enough on the goal difference front. We'll have to wait and see. For me, Russia will win this. I got a feeling Russia will win this. I mean, I think Denmark are playing at home, so they've got the advantage. And if they play the same way against Belgium, like you said, they'll probably come up on top. But I just got a
Yep.
feeling about Russia. I thought they were really poor in the first game, but I saw a different Russia in the second game. Very good in that second game against Finland. I thought they were very creative, created chances. They were a lot more dynamic in attack, and it was because they were playing with two attacking midfielders instead of one. Golovin and the other player from Atalanta, I skipped my name. I forgot his name. The guy who scored the goal against Finland, he was really good as well. So yeah, for me, Russia, I just got a feeling about it. Although it's going to be very, very tight. This one, Danes will probably be favorites going into it, but I got a feeling Russia will get a draw. I'm not saying they're going to win. I think Russia will get a draw. It'll be a 1-1 draw, and it'll be enough to take Russia through. And Denmark will go
Okay.
out, unfortunately. So that's what my prediction is. The second one is Finland, Belgium. Finland, Belgium. Finland draw this or win this, and they could go through. Belgium are already through, so they may rest players in this one. How do you see this one playing out?
Interesting, Hari. Interesting situation now. With the fact that Finland only needs a draw. They
Yep.
only need a draw. So
Yep.
I think they're going to play for that. They're going to play for that. I think they're going to be safe. Finland will play it safe. They'll be parking the bus as usual. They're good defensively, as we know. They're very, very defensively sound, very resilient. So I think it's going to be either a 0-0 or a 1-1.
0-0 or 1-1 for you. I think Belgium win this comfortably.
Okay.
Simple reason, even if Belgium make the changes, they've got so much quality on the bench and they want to prove a point. The guys who come off the bench, they've got two squads basically, right? Belgium, two first 11s, you can say. That's how good their squad depth is. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne came off the bench last night. So it's crazy, right? So for me, because of the squad depth and because they will be wanting to prove a point, a lot of the players that come in to start the next game in the knockout rounds, I think they win this comfortably 2-0 to Belgium.
Okay, so 2-0 to Belgium. For me, it's a 0-0 or a 1-1. Interesting.
All right. Awesome, guys. Let us know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to go through? Ram, predict now. From the first set of fixtures we spoke about, Netherlands is top. Are you saying Ukraine second, Austria third?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm going with as well. And the next set of fixtures, Belgium top. Who are you saying is in second? Russia, Denmark, or Finland?
Well, to be honest, mathematically, of course, it looks like Russia, second spot.
Russia second. Okay, fine. I will say Russia second as well, which is what I thought. And I will say Finland. Finland third. Denmark will finish bottom of the group.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Yep. All right, guys. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you think we're talking garbage or we make any sense, and give us your predictions as well. And let us know if any players have really impressed you in the tournament, because we've been impressed by a few. Let us know who has impressed you in the tournament so far, because me and Ram will be doing later this week a sort of a compilation or what we think is the best 11 from the group stages, best combined 11 from the group stage. So let us know as well what your thoughts are. In the meantime, Ram.
Yep, absolutely. Let us know. And of course, if your first 11, we're giving you a hint. We're giving you a very good clue that we're going to have that episode coming on. So if you can get your first 11 prepared before us, let us know. We want to know how good your team is, and of course, we will let you know ours. And if you want, you can let us know whether ours is better or yours is better. It's going to be very, very interesting, very, very interactive. Please join us in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and of course, we will see you again really soon. So before we sign off, once again, a message from our product sponsors, Planet Health. As you can see, this is Mitwana's, anti-hair fall shampoo. I'm trying to get used to the camera angle. Well, if you stand a chance to win, 1,500 ringgit in cash prizes. So, make your purchases down below, click on the link, and you stand a good chance of winning some cash prizes. So, Hari, are we ready to sign off?
Yes.
All right, so signing off from the new look PLot Malaysia.
Yeah.
This is the show for the fans.
By the fans. Euro. Cheers, Ram.
Cheers.